Hey, did you know that .io domain name might stop existing?
Wait, what?
Yeah, the very popular one that's used by many tech pages like GitHub, Webflow or WordPress Guardian, and is also a staple of gaming like Agar.io, Slither.io, some Discord links, and maybe the most importantly, at least for me personally, itch.io. Well, you don't believe this could happen, right? It just might. Let me explain. So, this .io part of a domain is actually called a top-level domain, TLD for short. These TLDs are categorized under multiple groups and managed by an organization called ICANN, Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers. It's such a cool name, right? It's like so Matrix.
I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
And .io is specifically in a group called Country Code Top Level Domains, so CCTLD, such as like .de for Germany or .tr for Turkey or .uk for the United Kingdom. And .io is actually stands for British Indian Ocean Territory, hence the short .io. The British Indian Ocean Territory is a remote archipelago in the Indian Ocean, like it states in the name. It consists of over 1,000 small islands, 99.9% of water and 60 square kilometers of land, more or less. And the permanent number of residents there is 6, which are, to be honest, more people than my subscribers. So please like and subscribe to the video. Thank you. Okay, getting back to the topic. So these country codes are decided by ISO with the 2-letter country code system. And of course not all of them created equally, some just are simply better. And some small but smart countries actually opened up their domain names to worldwide and made the bank with it, to be honest. Tuvalu, for example, has the top-level domain name .tv, which is often used by TV stations or streaming services. And Bailiwick of Guernsey, I think pronounced that way, has the .gg TLD, which of course all the gamers know stands for good game. And it's also used by a lot of popular services like discord.gg or op.gg or clash.gg. IO also stands for something. However, it's a bit more technical. It's an abbreviation for input-output. I'm sure the ones amongst you who edited files with code before would recognize it immediately. It started taking registrations in 1997, and first company to register was strangely Levi Strauss. Yeah, the one that produces jeans. Maybe they should also stop with fashion industry and start investing data centers for AI. But things were quiet for the .io TLD for about 15 years. In 2013, one of the future big names, itch.io, has registered. But the real viral breaking point has happened a year after with Agar.io. This was an internet phenomena game created by a 19-year-old Brazilian called Mateus. And a year after, even more popular game was registered, Slither.io. I think it got like over 100 million downloads and became the world's most popular game at the time. As of today, there is around 1.7 million domains registered under the .io domain name. It's a lot of money. Let's just take a look at just an example .io domain. But I did say .io domain might stop existing, right? Yeah, let me explain that a little bit more.
I can explain. Let me explain.
So the British Indian Ocean Territory, which is the country for this .io top-level domain name, is considered the last colony in Africa of the Britain, and the region is claimed back by the Republic of Mauritius. If, or hopefully when, the Republic of Mauritius reclaims the region, the British Indian Ocean Territory will stop existing as a separate country, the country code from the ISO will also stop existing, and the Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers might actually stop supporting the .io domain. Some CCTLDs have retired similarly, .dd for East Germany, .yu for Yugoslavia, .cs for Czechoslovakia, which could have been a really cool top-level domain name for Counter-Strike related stuff. But there's an exception to this, .su for Soviet Union was actually supposed to retire, but it's still continued by the Russians. But today it's mostly used for cyber criminals and scammers. As it stands, the future of .io domain is still unclear. A Reddit user has actually reached out to the deciding authority, which is the Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers, I just love to say it, and their answer was quite vague. So it all depends how ISO decides to continue with the country code. However, one unfortunate outcome could be that the ISO decides to discontinue with the IO country code, and then the Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers might decide to retire in 5 years. Well, I hope this doesn't happen. I think this would be the worst outcome because I love most of these pages, especially the itch.io. I personally would like to believe this is not going to happen, but to be honest, what I believe doesn't matter so much at the end of the day. Well, we'll all see it together how it develops. Until then, continue watching my videos. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.